could slowly start making their way in. We're not going to start just yet, but in about 3 or 4 minutes. Thank you. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing today? Woo! We happen to be here. Welcome to Wild Auditorium here on the wonderful, beautiful campus of the University of Hartford, and welcome to the FOX61 Student News Awards Ceremony. I'm Tim Lammers, an anchor for the FOX61 News. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, question. Who's ready to win some money today? Right, huh? Woo! I don't know why I'm raising my hand. I can't win any money. But no, we're so happy all of you are here. All of the nominees are winners in our eyes. And as a broadcast journalist, it is absolutely my pleasure to be here just to recognize the work that all of you have done. It looks like the future of broadcast journalism, it is in very good hands. So we are happy to be here to celebrate all of your accomplishments. And of course, it's not just students here, right? We've got teachers, we've got parents, we've got friends, we've got family, and a lot of distinguished guests who have helped to make this happen. So thank you all for being here. Welcome to Wild Auditorium, and we hope you enjoy what's sure to be a very exciting night for everyone. Now, the FOX61 Student News is a nationally recognized, award-winning, innovative business and education partnership that was created for Connecticut's middle school and high school students. It was created 3 decades ago, and in that time, nearly 250 schools from around the state, we are happy to say, have participated in the FOX61 Student News. That is wonderful. And here's to 30 more years. And that means there's been a lot of success stories in that time, too. Some of them range from students who actually stayed in school because of the program to students who have gone on and enjoyed successful careers in broadcast journalism at places like CNN, MSNBC, and we're happy to say at FOX61 as well. So it's a lot of potential that can come out of this program for the students who take part. Now, our goal is to give those students a voice and to let them use our platform to tell the stories that matter to them. As far as we're concerned, that is just part and parcel of being Connecticut's news station. That's what we're here to do. And it's all of your involvement and all of your excitement that helps promote our mission to make an impact in all of the communities in Connecticut that we serve. Back in September, we held a workshop for students at the University of New Haven and here at the University of Hartford. And it wasn't long after that that we started to get more and more submissions coming in from schools all over the state. And then we hosted a student news boot camp that brought together students and teachers for a workshop so they could discuss story ideas and get advice and give advice on how to become better storytellers and how to become better journalists. And for that, of course, we'd once again like to thank our partners, not just here at the University of Hartford, but also at the University of New Haven for their outreach to high schools across the state. Now, as of a month ago, on May 3rd, students from all over have sent in 70 stories to be nominated. And each week, we're happy to show these stories on the FOX61 News on Fridays, and then we post all of them to our website as well to showcase those local stories that all of you are telling, led by our students, including all of you who are here today. Now, the stories that were submitted for this award show, they were reviewed by a whole panel of FOX61 professionals within their respective fields to judge the entry. They were all judged on uniqueness, on creativity, on the overall presentation, and the engagement that you got from them. And so what we did is we narrowed them down to 3 finalists in 10 different categories. And of course, the nominated story that got the most points, the highest score, that was the winner. So join me in thanking all the judges because it's a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of care that went into this from the judges at FOX61. So thank you for all of your hard work. And none of this would happen without all of the generous support from our FOX61 Student News sponsors. First and foremost, thank you to Big Y World-Class Markets, our presenting sponsor. Thank you for everything you have done, for the generous award donations and the partnership over the years. Secondly, thank you to our other partners, the Connecticut Higher Education Supplemental Loan Authority, which you might know as CHESLA. Thank you to them. Thank you to the Connecticut Council on Problem Gambling with the Connecticut State Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services for their sponsorship. Thank you to the Hartford Wolfpack Foundation for everything you've done for us. Thank you to Interval House. They've been a great partner with us for many, many years in many ways. And thank you to Area Cooperative Educational Services, or ACES. Again, a lot of sponsors had to come together to make this happen. So on behalf of all of us, thank you so much for everything you've done. Okay, let's talk mechanics here. Before we begin, just got to announce a couple reminders. The winners, at the end of the ceremony, keep this in mind. If you do win, there is paperwork that you will need to complete by the end of the night tonight in order for you to receive your prize. So the FOX61 staff is here. A lot of us are here to help you if you've got any questions or any concerns. Also, could we humbly ask that you stay until the end of the program, because we would love to get a big group photo with all of the winners after they are all announced. And don't forget, you can download the Fox 61 Plus app right now. You can watch the live stream, the full live stream of this entire presentation anytime. And of course, you can use it to stay up to date with all the latest news, stories, special features. The idea is you can do it anytime, anywhere, on any device. And if you don't have it already, there's a QR code. It's right out there on the table next to the Nutri-Grain bars and the pretzels too, so you can get it there. All right, first things first, we have some people who want to get up here and say a few words. I am happy to call up the president and general manager of Fox 61, Mr. Chris Tuff. Come on up.
I'm glad Tim did his contractual obligation to mention the Fox 61 Plus app up here. I'm hoping for a lot more downloads today, so thank you very much for doing that. This is a weird time of day because I don't ever know whether to say good evening or good late afternoon. So I'm going to start with good evening because that's when you're going to get out of here later. But good evening and welcome to the Fox 61 Student News Awards. On behalf of everybody at Fox 61, I want to begin by offering my congratulations and appreciation to every single student and school district that took part in this competition. The passion, the creativity, and the storytelling that we saw from all of you is really inspirational. And one thing that I definitely need to do, and I know Tim covered it already, but I again want to thank all of our sponsors. You're definitely the fuel that make this important initiative go, and thanks again to all of you for that. Each year, our team is blown away by the enthusiasm and the talent that students across Connecticut bring to this program. Journalism's a lot more than just reporting facts. It's about telling stories that matter. It's about holding truth to power. It's about giving a voice to people that are unheard. And you, our student journalists, have shown just how powerful that can be. To our award winners, I don't know who any of you are, by the way. They don't allow me to judge at all. They don't trust me with anything except speaking in front of a bunch of groups. To our award winners, though, congratulations. Your work stood out this year for its clarity, for its creativity, and its excellence. You've set the bar really high. And by the way, don't think that we don't use your stories to incentivize people at our station to bring their game up a little bit also. We're incredibly proud to celebrate your achievements here tonight. I have left a ton of thanks in the thank tank, though, for people that are not going to be getting awards tonight or not going to be getting checks, didn't support this program by donating money. And I want to be able to say to the educators and the administrators that of the participating school districts, I want to give you my own standing ovation. Thank you very much. Your dedication to helping foster these journalism skills in the classroom is invaluable. And it's clear that your guidance is making a real impact on things. So again, I want to thank you again for being part of the Fox 61 Student News Competition. Based on what I've seen this year, the future of journalism is bright and in very good hands. Congratulations to all and enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Thank you again. All right, next up, we would like to bring up two very important people from Fox 61 to say a few words. The first is our news director, Terry Wood, and Eileen Armas, our director of sales. Terry is responsible for managing our entire operation, and it is a considerably large operation. Just the morning show is a considerably large operation. It's on almost all hours of the morning. It's his job to make sure everything runs smoothly. And of course, Eileen leads the Fox 61 sales team by maximizing the revenue that we need to survive through advertising and sponsorships, and does a great job with it. So please welcome up to the stage Terry Wood and Eileen Armas.
So Eileen, I've been here about 10 months, first time to Student News, and yeah, like Chris said, you guys have a bright future ahead. So my point of this story is just don't give up, ever. So if you really want to do journalism, keep working on your craft, keep doing storytelling and keep bugging the news director, because we're the ones who will hire you, but it's like one of those things where you have to be out there. I think that, again, I've watched every story that's been on the air, great stuff. And again, you're gonna go far. So I really wanna thank everybody for, and congratulate all the nominations and all the winners. So, Eileen?
Yeah, same. I just want to thank again our sponsors, Big Y, Your Family Market, for being our presenting sponsor, all of the award grantees. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of this. It's so important to hear the voices of you guys and see your perspectives and understand where you're coming from. Your storytelling is much different than people in our newsroom, and it's so great to have that. So we thank you for that content, for that opportunity to go out and involve our clients in that, because they enjoy it and they get excited about it, and so do we. So thank you all. Good luck tonight. Enjoy and have fun, okay?
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you both. All right, certainly last but not least, before we get the presentations going, we'd also like to thank our host, the University of Hartford, who will be represented tonight by the chair of the School of Communication and Cinema program. Please join me in thanking and welcoming up to the stage Dr. Jack Becks. There we are.
So, I just wanted to welcome all of you to the University of Hartford for this important event. For myself, I've always been a big supporter of the FOX61 student news program because I've always been so impressed by the students that participate in it. You're smart, you're creative, passionate, hardworking, and you know how to make use of media to call attention to the stories that you think are important. This almost happened on a lark, where we, I think, started hosting the awards program in 2018, and I thought, sure, let's have the Fox kids in. But I was amazed, I was blown away by the quality of the work, and I have been every year. We want to encourage that passion that you have for news and media, so that you can be future leaders of society. And we want to help you continue your education here at Hartford if that's the path that you choose. We believe so strongly that the University of Hartford will be offering $5,000 scholarships to all FOX61 Student Award winners. It's a big deal. So students can redeem that scholarship by attending the University of Hartford and selecting a major in the College of Arts and Sciences. You can choose whatever you want, but I personally hope that you would choose communication, digital media and journalism, or cinema. Now, if you are an award winner, if you're in the 9th, 10th, 11th grade, doesn't matter. You can put that award letter and the certificate in your back pocket and use it whenever you want. We have a great track record here at Hartford to help students start successful careers in media and news, doing the same thing that you're doing for this competition. Today, you may be winning awards in the FOX61 Student News program, but one day you may be actually working at FOX61 or another media company, just like several of our students that have graduated from the university and gone on to successful careers as producers at FOX61. We can help make that dream come true. While you're here, I'd like to invite you to take a look at our TV studio and our podcast studio after the ceremony that's right across the hall. I'm happy to show you around, and if you'd like, take pictures of yourself behind the anchor desk. And finally, this is really, really important. We have lots of free kitschy gifts for you at our table in the lobby. You know, there's like really neat sunglasses, only one per person. All right? So, again, I want to wish congratulations to all the winners on behalf of myself and the University of Hartford.
Okay, the stakes have been raised, haven't they? $5,000 scholarships. Again, give it up for Dr. Banks. That's amazing. Wow. Just to echo what he said, we need local journalists. We're not from all around the country. I grew up in South Windsor, just 20 minutes away from here. I'm not the only person who's going to come up from Fox 61 who's from here, who's even from South Windsor. You're about to meet Doug in a few minutes, too. We need local journalists. You already have a lot of baked-in knowledge about this state, about our way of life, about the things that are important to us. That's power. If you ever want to pursue a career in journalism, use it. We would love to have you at Fox 61. Okay, so on behalf of all of us, once again, I'd like to thank everybody at the station and everybody at our parent company, Tegna, who has helped to make this event possible. I already mentioned one of the two real champions, people who put in a lot of work at Fox 61 behind the scenes to make this possible. One of them is Freddie Mathis, the other is Doug Stewart. Give them a round of applause. All right. Now it's about time for the honors. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to present 10 awards in different categories. They're going to be shown up on the screen. If you are lucky enough to be one of the winners, we just ask that you come up over here on the right side of the stage. This is Rachel. Rachel, say hi. Rachel will give you your award and then just come up and you can have your picture taken. Allison is right here in the front row. She will take your picture. Then you can come up here, say a few words, give that victory thank you speech that you've always wanted to give, and then you can just exit stage right. And once again, I just want to remind you, you will be given a packet of documents to fill out in order to get your prize. You have to do that tonight, so at the end of the evening, please visit the registration table outside to fill out those forms. Now, as for this year's entries, they covered a wide range of topics, and we have gotten to see a lot of them because they've aired on Fridays on Fox 61 and on our website, and I can echo the sentiments that you guys are doing great work. The quality of the journalism, of the storytelling, the production values, those are going up every year. So this is becoming certainly a lot more competitive. And before we get to the awards, one last thing, we just want to discuss our middle school category for a second. As we've told you, we encourage not just high schoolers, but all middle schoolers to participate in the student news program. And this year, we do want to acknowledge the efforts of the middle school students at Chappaq Valley School for their participation in the Fox 61 student news program. So for these rising stars, thank you so much. Yeah. We just wanted to recognize them for their work and award them with a gift card. Okay, on to the presentations. The first presentation is in the Best in Student News feature category. And boy, our presenter knows a little something about how to write good feature stories. Please put your hands together for Fox 61's Jim Altman.
Jack, am I eligible for the $5,000? That, okay. I'm Jimmy Altman. I'm on Fox 61. Believe it or not, guys, I've been here for 20 years, almost as much as long as Tim Lammers. I'm supposed to give out this award now, but I'm paid to talk, so guess what? I'm going to talk a little bit. You know, I do want to echo Tim's sentiments, which is that we do want journalists, and we want the hometown journalists because, quite frankly, Tim and I, after all these years, we do have the home field advantage. You can tell when you watch. It makes a difference. And a lot of you guys in this room, it is your home field advantage. So if you decide to go into television or radio or print, having home field advantage is a beautiful thing. It has worked really well for us. We still like it. Whatever you do, students, we're talking to you, not parents. Whatever you guys do, whatever career path you decide to follow, what you have done as part of this program is definitely an avenue for success, right? Whatever field you decide to go into. Just think about some of the things you've already done just by making television, right? That was me. We have editing for that. You engage with people, right? You interact with people. You ask questions. You are curious. And we hope you stay that way, right? Because this has built that sort of varied spectrum of experience that you want no matter what field you go into. I will tell you this, guys. One of the coolest things I get to do is I get to dip my toe into somebody else's world every day. And you just never forget that. And you just want to keep coming in and doing that. So if you decide to stay with that, think about that. And think about the ability and how well-rounded you will get and what you will get to see if you continue to be curious and you continue to do things like this and you continue to experience other people's worlds. Okay, now, are we ready to give out an award? We are. Okay, so the nominees, thank you, Tim. So the nominees in the feature award category are
Enfield Loaves and Fishes, More Than a Meal, by Maddox Tamayo from Suffield High School.
Well, fun keeps the lights on and the meals coming. It's the impact of Loaves and Fishes that truly defines its value. For many in Enfield, the soup kitchen is more than just a place to eat. It's a lifeline. A warm meal served with kindness can mean the difference between struggle and hope.
In the Eyes of a Marine Poolie, by Carlos Cabrera, Christopher Whalen, and Giovanni Guzman from Manchester High School.
Here at TheaterWorks in Hartford, these soon-to-be recruits known as poolies yell their general orders to prepare to embark on the long journey of becoming recruits and soon Marines.
Rose Room Cafe, by Ella Dunn and Samantha Baker from Killingly High School.
There's one specific place that's growing a deeper understanding of community connection.
I would say working here honestly kind of gives me like a sense of purpose in a way.
And in the feature category, the winner is In the Eyes of a Marine Poolie, Carlos Cabrera, Christopher Whalen, and Giovanni Guzman.
Here at TheaterWorks in Hartford, these soon-to-be recruits known as poolies yell their general orders to prepare to embark on the long journey of becoming recruits and soon Marines. Each Marine has a story to tell, and here, Derek unravels his.
I wanted to be a part of something greater than myself, and I wanted to achieve something greater. I say the worst part about training would probably be like having to build up that endurance, but when you overcome it, it's probably one of the greatest feelings.
Poolies here go through a suite of exercises to fortify their mentality and to focus on their resolve. And Staff Sergeant Curtis has been there himself.
The idea of being a Marine, like you belong to an elite group of individuals. It signifies like proving that you can be one of the best in, wherever you are.
Building that resolve, strength, and being a part of the Marines isn't easy. And for Derek,
I wanted to set up myself for a good career path, and I knew that the Marine Corps was the right way to go.
These dedicated individuals are putting in the hard work now to become the Marines of tomorrow, and their journey is just beginning. We wish them the best of luck as they get ready to serve our country. From Manchester, Connecticut, this has been Christopher Whalen reporting.
Okay. I guess now I can go. So, like I said, I just want to say a couple of thank yous. I really want to thank Eric Larson, our teacher, who really believed in us. I would really like to thank Sergeant Fernandez and Staff Sergeant Curtis for letting us go down to the Pooley event and let us record for 2 weeks. It was long and stressful, but we did end up getting it done. Carlos, our editor, I really like to thank him. He was after school almost every day working on this story. And Gio, who is the Marine Pooley, who also gave us access to record. I want to thank these two boys a lot. They really, really helped out, and I love you guys.
You saw that, right? Not just scholarships, but $2,500 in cash they got to split. Congratulations, guys. Mr. Larson, good to see you. It's been a while, right? See? Hometown folks doing well. Okay. So next up, we have the Big Y Locally Grown Award. That is given to the best student news story that reports on local businesses, organizations, and initiatives. Basically, people, your neighbors, getting out there, doing things, telling stories to improve your family's health and the local economy. And this award is going to be presented by the store director for the Big Y in Middletown. Please welcome up to the stage, Sam Chevalier.
Hello, everyone. I think this is my third year, I believe, so I did okay the first two. So we live in an ever-changing world. It's crazy how often it changes, and just when we think we know it, it changes again. Well, if I can take you back to 1936, I don't think anyone here was alive in 1936, maybe a couple, I'm kidding. So if we go back to 1936, it was a different time. We were following the Great Depression. I'm sure a lot of you have learned that in school. It was a time when millions of people were out of work. Paul DeMoore had a dream that he wanted to run his own business. At the time, he sold Wonder Bread. You know the Wonder Bread that you buy out of the store? He was a Wonder Bread salesman. That's how far back that goes. And he decided he wanted to run his own store because he wanted to serve the community that he lived in. So he did that. He got a loan from some family members. And along with the family members and his brother Jerry DeMoore, they purchased the first Y Cash Market for $2,500 in Chicopee. And that's what started. So from there, from the 30s, the 40s, Jerry went off to war, actually. And then the 50s and the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Now, they've continued to open stores. They've continued to serve the communities that we open stores in because we're dedicated to that. We're dedicated to the local economy. We're dedicated to Connecticut. Just last year, we opened up 3 different stores in Connecticut: Westport, Brookfield, and Middletown, which is the store that I'm from. So we are poised to take on the challenges of the future with new technologies. We figured out better and new and improved ways to deliver fresh food, quality foods to our customers, which is reaffirming our Big Y's founding principles of value, quality, and service. That's not said lightly. The Big Y family is simply that. I can't go into a store in Big Y, and we have well over 70, without knowing somebody in that store. And that says something about the longevity of Big Y employees and how much the DeMoore family has been dedicated to serving those communities that we're in, and we have more planned for Connecticut next year as well. Thank you. So like I said, just like this award, we are locally grown, and we will continue to be for the foreseeable future. So the locally grown award nominees are
Bobby T. Retires by Madi Gilu and Isabella Lombardo from Manchester High School.
Anybody that needs him, he is there. He's the most giving person I know, and he's going to be missed.
Bobby T's kindness has filled the hearts of Manchester residents of all ages.
Griswold Elementary students find calm in canine care by Thea Wolski and Jonathan Cugno from Berlin High School.
It helps to relieve stress with both students and staff members.
I was feeling a little bit sad, but after the snuggle, I felt happy.
Pourings and Passages Bookstore by Ella Marceau and Violet Bernier from Killingly High School.
Jim Weigel shares the impact the bookstore has on the surrounding community. A very famous person, and I forgot who it was, said, "You judge a town by whether or not it has a great public library and a great bookstore." So Killingly now has both.
Well done by everyone. The winner is Pourings and Passages Bookstore by Ella Marceau and Violet Bernier. Just one.
Located on Main Street in downtown Danielson, holds a welcoming bookstore, Pourings and Passages. Jim Weigel shares the impact the bookstore has on the surrounding community.
A very famous person, and I forgot who it was, said, "You judge a town by whether or not it has a great public library and a great bookstore." So Killingly now has both.
I feel like there is a lot available here for pretty much all ages, all demographics, and it's very reasonably priced, so people of any income level could come here and have a good resource.
Jessica Hall, a volunteer, shares the reason that she gives back to the community.
I've always wanted to get involved in the community somehow and volunteer my time to a worthy cause.
We have given St. James $450,000. We had a St. James School Bazaar. They called me in, and I organized all of the books, and we made a lot more money than they normally did. And then the bookstore started to grow and grow.
Taylin Wittrock shares the one of many reasons why she would come back to Pourings and Passages.
I think just the selection, having such a vast selection.
The kids section. I love it when kids get turned on to reading.
Whether you're looking for a new book or a place to connect to literature, make sure you stop by Pourings and Passages to do so in the most comforting way. For Fox 61 Student News, I'm Ella Marceau. I'm just gonna make this quick, but I'd like to give a big thank you to my parents for always supporting me, and a big thank you to Mr. Duran, my video tech teacher.
We love awards. We do. All right. Congratulations. The next award is the Community Events Award. And here to present that is a man who wears many hats at Fox 61. He's the digital executive producer for FOX61.com. He's a major force in organizing the Student News Awards, and he's the host of Carpinionated on Fox 61 Plus, which you can stream with weekly episodes. Please welcome Doug Stewart.
I've been involved in student news for probably close to 30 years at least. This is one of the highlights of my work experience. To see your work, to see you grow over the years, to see the program grow, it's truly something special. And I've said this before in this venue, you don't understand student news, the student news program, until you've been to this ceremony and see the excitement and see the faces and see everything that you guys bring to this program. The Community Events Award is given to the student news story that best reports on stories that capture citizens' priorities, concerns, perspectives on different issues of importance to many different communities around the state. The winners will share a prize of $2,500, and the nominees are
Bobby T. Retires by Madi Gilu and Isabella Lombardo from Manchester High School.
In downtown Manchester, as the cars zoom by, on the corner of Main and Myrtle, to a local legend we say goodbye. On Friday, November 24th, Bobby T celebrated his last day selling hot dogs.
From El Sol to Our Soul by Julian Ortiz, Logan Duarte, and Anthony Osella from Manchester High School.
The hum of a busy kitchen fills the air, emitting the smell of spices and guacamole as customers enjoy a hearty meal of Mexican classics with a twist. For restaurant owner Javier Rangel, El Sol Deli has served a community he would consider family.
Hidden Hollow Rescue Farm, a quiet corner sanctuary for animals in need by Kylie Day and Madison O'Donnell from Killingly High School.
Some were owner surrenders for people that just couldn't financially afford them anymore. A few of them have been rescued from kill pens.
Their dedicated team of volunteers work tirelessly to provide these incredible animals with love, care, and the rehabilitation they deserve.
And the winner is Hidden Hollow Rescue Farm, a quiet corner sanctuary for animals in need. Kylie Day and Madison O'Donnell.
In the heart of Killingly, Connecticut lies a place where every horse has a story. Some have known hardship, others neglect, but here their past doesn't define them. Owner Amanda Lamoureux speaks on her passion and dedication to providing care for these animals.
So we have 13 rescue horses on the property. They've come from various situations, local barns. Some were owner surrenders for people that just couldn't financially afford them anymore. A few of them have been rescued from kill pens.
Their dedicated team of volunteers work tirelessly to provide these incredible animals with love, care, and the rehabilitation they deserve. Lily LaRoche shares the story of one of their rescue horses and his journey to recovery.
I was here for the start of one of our rescue horses, Leo. He came from a place that he got starved at, and we worked with putting on some weight and seeing what he did under saddle, and then now he's a healthy horse.
Whether it's lessons, boarding, or even just a beautiful sight for the community, they are committed to making a difference in the lives of both horses and people.
Visit Hidden Hollow, located in Killingly, Connecticut, to experience the magic of second chances for yourself. For FOX61 Student News, I'm Kylie Day.
I would just like to thank Fox for having us come down here. I'd like to thank the horse farm for also having us come film. And a big thanks to Mr. Durand for just teaching us so much, for teaching me so much in such a short amount of time this year. That's it. Thank you.
That's wonderful. Okay. We are moving right along. The next award is the Chesla Education Award. That is given to the best student news story that reports on education in its many forms. And here to talk more about that award and to present it is the Marketing and Outreach Specialist with Chesla. Please welcome up Shannon Reynolds.
Okay. Hi. I think this is my 4th or 5th year, and every year I can say it gets even better. We are really inspired by the stories of the students and all the hard work you've put in. Chesla has been helping students and families with the cost of education since 1982. Our passion is education and making sure that we are a resource for Connecticut residents. And everyone in this room, whether you win or not, keep dreaming, keep pushing forward in your education no matter what. Slight caveat, the winners will, instead of splitting 1,000, we'll be splitting 2,500 because we are so inspired. Okay? And the nominees are
Enfield High School explores possibilities of ChatGPT by Natalie Sampson and Stella Postal from Enfield High School.
Technology is advancing so quickly, but I think the bigger issue is the learning loss that could happen if students are over-reliant on AI.
However, chemistry teachers Nathan Van Meter and Samala Kozayo are challenging this stigma with a unique approach.
Olivia Fridays by Kayla Markowitz and Ella Franzman from Jonathan Law High School.
Olivia is currently 21 years old and has already traveled to 33 countries. Her older sister Samantha, who teaches 3rd grade at Great Oak Elementary School in Oxford, has brought many experiences from her travels back to the classroom.
Student Radio by Brody Andrade and Chase Harubiak from Berlin High School.
Today we're going to be talking about top 10 3-point shooters of all time.
Here at Brown High School, students have an opportunity to use this state-of-the-art radio room. Brown High School is the only school in the state with an active live radio station.
And the winner is Enfield High School Explores Possibilities of ChatGPT, Natalie Sampson, Stella Poso.
In a world filled with rapidly evolving technology, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind. With the rise of artificial intelligence use in everyday life and frequent exposure to chatbots such as ChatGPT, the lines of where and when AI can be used are blurred. ChatGPT, a free AI chatbot that uses machine learning to generate information, has gained rapid popularity. Students are enticed by its possibilities, reliable, high-quality content to pass off as their own.
Our educators have been grappling with this for some time now. The technology is advancing so quickly, but I think the bigger issue is the learning loss that could happen if students are over-reliant on AI.
However, chemistry teachers Nathan Van Meter and Samala Kozayo are challenging this stigma with a unique approach. Instead of prohibiting ChatGPT, they're exploring ethical usage. In groups, students studied and prepared presentations on stars in the observable universe. But instead of starting their research using more traditional sources, students asked ChatGPT.
So I think AI literacy in general is something that is going to be important as you guys graduate, as you move into the workforce. Employers are starting to look for skills in AI, being able to access information with AI, being able to organize and evaluate information that comes from AI. And I think that this project gave us a really good opportunity to start building those skills.
Encouraging students to fact-check the information ChatGPT was providing and detailing when and where AI should be used led to powerful, informative presentations and taught students about much more than just stars.
At first, I was skeptical about using AI because I hadn't really used it before and I wasn't sure if it gave you true factual information. I think that AI really helped me to conceptualize some of the things that I was learning.
As artificial intelligence technology evolves, school curriculums are adapting to the changing tides. Encouraging ethical exploration of ChatGPT has given Enfield High students the skills they need to enter the technological world. Reporting from Enfield High School, this has been Natalie Sampson and Stella Posto behind the camera for FOX61 Student News, Connecticut's news station.
Hi guys. Thank you so much, literally, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for this opportunity. My friend Stella, she couldn't be here today, but also from the bottom of her heart, thank you so much for this opportunity. She's literally my other half. I could not have done this without her. And thank you so much to Mr. Van Meter for letting us interview him. He was the best. Thank you for doing the project, because without him, we couldn't do this at all. And thank you to our friend Zoe Molitor for letting us interview her. Thank you to Miss Clark, Miss Erin Clark for letting us interview her. And obviously thank you to Mr. Ryan Rosignol, our teacher. He helped us so much, and without him we wouldn't even know this was a thing. I wouldn't have discovered one of my greatest passions. Thank you so much. And thank you to my mom and dad, and thank you to Stella's dad. Thank you guys so much.
I don't know if she was more excited or mom was more excited too. That's great to see. That it really is. Congratulations. All right, where are we next? Oh yes, the next award is the Break the Cycle Award. That is proudly sponsored by our good friends at Interval House. It's an important recognition presented to students who have shown courage and dedication in reporting on issues that are related to teen dating violence and helping to raise awareness and to inspire change around that topic. So presenting the award tonight, we have two incredible leaders from Interval House. So happy to see once again a good friend of the station, Mary Jane Foster, the president and CEO, as well as Jessica Garcia, the director of community programs, who I just met. Please welcome them both to the stage.
you'll have to forgive me because I'm still in tears over the last award. Jessica and I are thrilled to be here. We're thrilled to represent Interval House. For those of you who don't know, Interval House is Connecticut's largest domestic violence agency. There are 18 of us in this little tiny state, and we represent Hartford and the surrounding 23 towns and cities. And we became sponsors of this event because really, intimate partner abuse, teen dating violence, is what the CDC calls a shadow pandemic. It's incredibly prevalent. 1 in 3 teens report being abused in their dating relationships. Stop and think, us grown-ups out there, what that means. You are young, you are entering your first dating relationships, and something is very wrong, very dark, and very different than what you imagined. So anything that we can do to break that cycle, we will do, and that led us to this sponsorship. I want to say a word about Jessica, who runs all of our educational and prevention programs. And since she came on board a year ago, we have increased those number of presentations by 230%. So this is incredibly important for us. We are thrilled to be here. We're grateful to all of you, to FOX61, all of the other sponsors, and most especially all of you who participated. Oh, here I go again. I forgot. The nominees are
Healing Trauma Through Art by Zodi Smith and Greg Voros from Nanawag High School.
Art therapy is helping survivors process pain and reclaim their voices, and it can be a powerful way to heal after trauma.
Prior to the pandemic, we were helping around 5,000 people a year. After the pandemic, we now help around 6,500 people a year.
Interval House by Elisa and Anton Samojelko from Nanawag High School.
1 in 3 teenagers in the U.S. experience dating abuse, but most don't talk about it. Teenage dating abuse can not just happen physically. It can happen emotionally, verbally, and even digitally. Teenagers may stay quiet because they're embarrassed, unsure, or scared.
Teen Dating Violence by Yasmin Wrench from Avon High School.
It's crucial to alert someone who can help. Equally important is to cut ties with the individual causing harm, using whatever safe and appropriate means are necessary to do so.
Maybe you're blocking them on social media, you're blocking them on your phone, and then I think making sure you're surrounded by friends at school.
And the winner is Healing Trauma Through Art.
I think art will really help me in showing the kind of person I am, especially with the things that I am showing through my art. It'll help people know and think about what other people may be going through and help them.
Through the art, people can use a color that represents how they feel. And so it's really beneficial in terms of being able to work through the things that are really, really deep down that have been kind of repressed or shoved down because of how triggering or trauma might have been.
As cases increase, art therapy is helping survivors process pain and reclaim their voices, and it can be a powerful way to heal after trauma.
Prior to the pandemic, we were helping around 5,000 people a year. After the pandemic, we now help around 6,500 people a year.
And so I wanted to show through that piece the text messages in red and show how hurtful they can be and how they can truly mess with someone's mind.
We are working to end domestic violence, and the way to do that is by teaching everyone and reframing the narratives around what healthy relationships actually are.
Interval House is here to help you break the cycle and move towards healthy relationships. If you or someone you know needs support, call the 24-hour hotline at 860-838-8467. You're not alone. For FOX61 Student News, I'm Zodi Smith reporting from Nanawag.
Okay, so first off, I wanted to thank FOX61 and the Interval House for this amazing honor and opportunity. We're very proud to win this award, and we're also proud to be helping spread awareness in this really huge issue. And you know, this story really helped share hope to those that could be in need through this story, which was just really great to do. And also thank you to fellow nominees, and especially big thanks to Miss Blake, our video production teacher. We really could not have done it without her, and she transformed our video production program in crazy ways, and it's just really, really amazing. So thanks a lot to her. And finally, thank you to our families and everyone who supported this project. Thank you.
All right, the next award is called the Not Just a Game Award. It's given to the best student news story that reports on one of the following gambling-related topics: potential risk factors for developing a problem with gambling, educating the public on the warning signs, and framing problem gambling as an addiction. One of those three. This award is going to be co-presented by Mallory Schultz, the prevention manager with the Connecticut Council on Problem Gambling, and Jeremy Wampler, a behavioral health clinical supervisor with the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services. Please welcome them both up.
Hello. The Connecticut Council on Problem Gambling's mission is to address gambling-related harm through prevention initiatives, community outreach, education programs, advocacy, and by connecting people with resources. Traditionally, gambling is not spoken about in our schools in the same way that substance use is. We are excited to partner with FOX61 to raise awareness that gambling is not a risk-free activity. We would also like to extend a thank you to the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services for funding this project. The recipient of this award will receive a check for $2,500, and the nominees are
Beyond the Jackpot by Carter Backman from Avon High School.
Today, in the state of Connecticut, around 64,800 people, or 1.8% of residents, have a reported gambling problem. Recently, it's become easier and easier for people to place bets through online gambling.
Gambling with Addiction by Jillian Leonardo and Jacqueline LeBoy from East Hampton High School.
We don't tend to look at gambling negatively. A study by Gemini Research reported that 62.6% of the United States population are recreational gamblers. However, for the 6.7% of at-risk or problem gamblers, gambling can be more than just a game.
Problem Gambling Hotline by Will Smith, Tim Furla, Cesar Mendez, and Logan Malarkey from Jonathan Law High School.
Like video games that have gambling in them, or watching other people gamble online. Student Ben White recounts how gambling has negatively impacted his friend's life.
Over time, you see a guy that you used to think was super school smart, and all he thinks about now is gambling.
And the winner is Problem Gambling Hotline.
Over the years, underage gambling has become a bigger problem for teens in CT. With access to online gaming apps and betting sites, many students are getting involved without realizing the risks. For some, it starts as small, like video games that have gambling in them, or watching other people gamble online. Student Ben White recounts how gambling has negatively impacted his friend's life.
Over time, you see a guy that you used to think was super school smart, and all he thinks about now is gambling. And it really makes their grades plummet. All they can focus on is gambling. They're gambling cricket, they're gambling tennis, sports they don't even watch. It's really sad to see.
The Connecticut Council on Problem Gambling is an organization made of 7 staff members that hold seminars, take hotline calls, and make an effort to educate the youths on the negative impacts of gambling. Mallory Schultz, a prevention manager with the council, shared how she got her start in gambling prevention.
I was actually in a training that talked about gambling and how we should be reaching, younger populations, and I realized that we're not doing enough. There's not enough information about this. We don't learn this in high school or middle school. I didn't get any education on this when I was in school. And we know, I work a lot with the college population, and I know that that's where a lot of students are struggling. So I really became interested in how can we be reaching younger populations to educate them on the risks.
According to the council, the best way to prevent youth gambling is for parents to have conversations about it with their children.
We really encourage parents to just have open conversations with kids about gambling. What are they seeing? What are they hearing? It could even be talking about the advertisements that they might be seeing on TV.
If you or someone you know is struggling with gambling, reach out to a trusted adult, ccpg.org, or 1-888-789-7777. From Jonathan Law High School in Milford, I'm Will Smith, reporting for FOX61 Student News.
I'd just like to give a big thank you to Mr. K for helping us with our video. I'd like to thank Mallory for giving us an interview. Tim, you want to give any words?
Again, thank you to Mr. K. You've taught me everything and we know about journalism, and we couldn't have done it without you. I want to thank my family, FOX61, and Mallory for letting us film at the gambling thing. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. By the way, any winners, if you want, you can take the little card too if you want to take it. Something you can frame if you want it. Okay, let's see, where are we? Yes, next up, our friends at the Connecticut Council on Problem Gambling and the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services, DMHAS Problem Gambling, the services, and the Capital Region Education Council. A lot of words and a lot of help and a lot of people there. They all teamed up to create the Gambling Awareness Youth Media Project, which helps students to create public service announcements to help educate their peers on the risks of gambling. And we are first going to begin here with Derek Williams, the Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion with Mohegan Sun, to say a few words. Derek, please come to the stage, sir.
Natalie, thank you for breaking the ice and crying, because I had that same feeling after I watched all those wonderful videos that you all produced. Okay, my name is Derek Williams. I stand before you representing Mohegan Sun. Ray Pino, our president and CEO, could not be here this evening, so I'm very humbled and honored to stand before you tonight and share. I see the excitement in this room from all the other students, and I gotta tell you, I viewed your videos and reviewed your videos, and it was not very easy to determine the winner. I had some help as well. And you are very talented, very creative, and we're really, really proud of your efforts. Now, you come to Mohegan Sun to have an experience there with gaming. We like to call it responsible gaming. When it becomes more than that, it becomes a problem. We want to avoid that. So we want to make sure that our guests are coming in and they're prepared and they're in a place where they're gaming responsibly. Our team members are well equipped and aware and educated to share with our guests when they are in the situation where they feel they need more assistance with any problems they may have. So we are really committed at Mohegan Sun to ensuring that the experience is pleasant and favorable for everyone involved. Eileen, you shared with me I had 15 minutes, so I'm only like about 12 left. Let's see. I believe the children are our future. Am I doing mine now? I'm doing a presentation now. Yeah, all right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and announce the winner. Just kidding, the nominees first, right? Yeah, all right. The nominees for this award are...
Are you sure that's what she meant?
Well, what else would she mean?
Well, I thought she was referring to the lab results from last week.
No. That's not what she was referring to. She was talking about this. That.
Oh, makes sense.
A couple of my friends are coming over to my house to play Fortnite later. You want to come?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just have to ask my dad.
Hey Joe, what's up?
Hey. How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you? That math
Good.
homework was pretty tough, right?
Yeah, Mr. Smith is annoying.
I know, right?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yo, Joe, did you see that new Game Pass you can get?
Yeah, and it's only $5.
What's in it?
Just like a bunch of new skins.
And then it opens up where you like get infinite lives.
And you get a bunch of better packs when you kill a boss.
Alright, I'll ask my dad, I guess.
You should.
Dad,
Yeah, Joey.
can I get $5 for a Game Pass? I've had really good grades.
Oh, I'm not real sure about that.
Please? It's not even like a monthly thing. It's a one-time payment and then it's over.
Well, your grades have been pretty good. All right, let me get my wallet.
Thank you. I got the Game Pass for the game. It helps out a lot.
Yeah, it really does. You know, if your parents let you get that, maybe they'll let you buy some spins and get a godly.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, they won't even know. It's just a bit more.
But I told my dad it was just a one-time thing.
The credit card data is already saved, and they won't notice. The worst that will happen is you just pay them back a bit.
Yeah, that's how I got the godly. That's why I'm so good at the game.
Yeah.
Alright, I know this isn't right, but Dad won't realize if I spend a little more. I don't know if they keep the credit card info in the app. I'm over odds. If I spend a little more, I can get it. Finally, I got it.
What?
I got the godly.
Really?
Yup.
How many spins did it take?
I'd say maybe a little over 1,600.
Bro, you're cooked. That's $50 you just spent.
It's fine. I got the godly, and that's all that matters, alright? They updated the game. I don't have the best item anymore. I need the new item. Then I can finally beat Timmy. Yes, yes, yes! I can beat anyone with this power. What? They have an alternate version? I need to be the best. Finally. Now no one can beat me. Let me check how much I spent. $400? No. I can fix this. I bet if I bet and win, I can get all the money back and more. Dad won't even care that I spent so much money.
Joe, you want to come play basketball with us?
No, I'm okay.
We need one more guy to even out the teams. Come on.
No, it's fine. Go ask Becky or something.
That's Becky. Oh my God.
Oh, Joe, what's up? Hey, Joe. Are you sure this video game thing isn't taking a toll on your health?
Yeah. God, you sound just like my mom.
Does your mom know?
Are you gonna tell her or something?
No, of course not.
Then just mind your own business.
Joe, we need to talk to you.
Okay.
This is becoming a problem, okay? The whole gambling thing, Like, you're not spending time with anyone, you're like losing all your friendships, and you're losing money also.
Not good for you.
So
It's not good for
let's
you.
stop, okay?
It's not that
Joe?
No, it's like very bad. And we have a phone number that you can call where we could also call it for you, that they'll get you help, and this will stop happening, okay? Because this needs to stop happening,
I
okay?
just want to help you, Joe. We're your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're your friends.
Fine.
Okay, good.
What many students and their families don't know is they might be gambling without knowing it. Many games on phones and online otherwise include aspects of gambling, such as spending money to get wheel spins or other games of chance. Youth gambling has some scary statistics. Youth gamblers are 3 times more likely to drink alcohol, 4 times more likely to smoke cigarettes, 2 times more likely to use illegal drugs. Youth gamblers are also 2 times more likely to be in a fight, 4 times more likely to get in trouble with the police, and perhaps most concerning, 25% more likely to attempt suicide. Get help at 888-789-7777.
It's pretty good, wasn't it? I actually had to pause that video and get some popcorn and some tissues, because when Joe wasn't back in, as you heard me, I tried to sing there, but when Joe wasn't back in band rehearsal, that just broke my heart, you know, because he's missing out on the good music and just all those things. So actually, this is my first time doing this. We didn't have nominees, we had a winner, and that winner was Rinzili Academy, everybody. Oh my God. That's Joe. $5,000 winners.
Hello, I'm Damien, also known as Joe Mills. I would like to start this off by just giving a big thank you to our principal, Dr. White, and our enrichment teacher at school, Mr. Cookman. I'd also like to give a big thank you to all parents who encourage their children to participate in this program, and an even bigger thank you to one specific parent, Mr. Siegel, for contributing greatly to this project. He taught my dear friend Erica here how to work the camera. He taught my friend Lily over here how to properly edit, and also helped with editing himself. I would also just like to give a big thanks to the students who participated. So obviously Erica and Lily, as I mentioned. We also have Raji, Raina, Sam, and Charlotte. So overall, just thank you for this amazing opportunity. We had lots and lots of fun. It was really fun staying after school. We originally had an idea to do a blooper reel at the end, and somehow the blooper reel was about 3 times as long than the actual video itself. So that obviously did end up getting scrapped, but there were a lot of moments where we ended up breaking character. And so yeah, we just had fun. Thank you.
as Damien said, I would also like to say thank you to everyone that helped us, our principal, Dr. White, our teacher, Mr. Cookman, who willingly put up with us after school hours, so like, good job him. And Miss Walters, who works in the office, she went and she got us pizza, which was very great. And like Damien said, Mr. Siegel, who taught me a lot about filming and like using a camera, and so that was a fun experience. I learned a lot. It was like, I was grateful to be a part of this opportunity, and I'm proud to have seen the final project on such a big screen. And so, yeah, we had a blast filming it with all my other students, and so, yeah, thank you.
Okay. How much money got stolen in the blooper reel? That's what I want to know. All right. Next up, we have another special presentation, the Wonder Nation Foxwoods Award. And presenting that will be Anika Howard, the president and CEO of Wonder Nation, as well as Brianna Andrews, the professional services coordinator with Wonder Nation, and Trinity Saw, the Wonder Smart LBS apprentice with Wonder Nation. Please welcome them up to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. We're very happy to be here representing Wonder Nation and the Mashantucket Pequot Tribal Nation. This is my second time participating as part of the Wonder Nation team. We were so excited and inspired by the work that we were able to see last year, and I came alone. But this year, when they asked us to participate again, we made it a company-wide effort with lots of our team members serving as judges, and then also bringing two of our youngest and newest team members to present the award on behalf of Wonder Nation. So I'll turn it over to them.
Hello, everyone. We are so excited to be a part of this amazing exhibition of talent. We were thoroughly impressed with all the submissions and for this year's Gambling Awareness Youth Media Project, and we applaud all the effort the creators put into this.
The creators have demonstrated remarkable skill showcasing the personal narratives of lived gambling experiences. Their video was not only creative, it was deeply impactful, all while communicating such an important message. What set the video apart was exceptional creativity and the innovative newscast approach, which we were immediately captivated by. The significant thought and effort that went into every aspect of this production.
So with further ado.
Welcome to OpMad News. Tonight, we focus on the latest updates impacting the youth of Connecticut, from education to community, and everything in between. OpMad News has it all. Stay with us as we bring you the stories that matter most. And now, here's your evening news anchor, Amy Ramirez.
Good evening. I am Amy Ramirez with OpMad News. Our top story tonight focuses on growing concern in the state of Connecticut, the rise of teen gambling. While gambling is often associated with adults, an increasing number of young people are finding themselves drawn into the world of bets, games, and chance. This troubling trend is raising alarms among both health experts and concerned teens themselves. Incredibly, many of the teens most affected by the issue are also leading the change to combat it.
To spread some awareness about addiction and how badly it can really mess up your life. Around August of 2023, me and one of my good friends that went to high school with me decided to try out some sports bets. Sometimes I wish I never won those because that is what started the downfall of everything. There's a way out. Okay, there's a way out. Get help.
Motivated by a genuine concern for their peers, these people are taking matters into their own hands, working alongside organizations to spread awareness and educate others on the dangers of gambling. One particularly inspiring initiative comes from a group of teens who, in an effort to make a difference, went so far as to make their own public service announcements. Their ad, crafted by teens for teens, focuses on the risks of gambling and urges their fellow students to think critically before getting involved in such a growing trend. Let's see how these teens are taking action to raise awareness.
Gambling in teens is a gamble with their future. According to the National Council on Problem Gambling, 60 to 80% of high school students report gambling in the past year.
According to Yale Medicine, approximately 2 to 7% of teenagers develop a gambling disorder. If teens gamble, they are 3 times more likely to drink alcohol, 4 times more likely to smoke cigarettes, twice as likely to use illegal drugs, 4 times more likely to get in trouble with the police, and twice as likely to get into fights. It was also found that 25% of youth who struggle and experience problems with gambling attempt suicide.
According to the research regarding adolescence and its connection to school performance done in 2023, they found that a below-average academic performance was associated with gambling.
Gambling often leads to dishonesty, secrecy, and broken promises. Teens may hide their gambling habits from their parents, leading to a breakdown in trust within the family unit. An individual experiencing problems with gambling is correlated with higher rates of domestic conflict. A 2019 study by the Gambling Therapy Group found that families with a teen experiencing problems with gambling will have higher levels of emotional distress, frustration, and disagreements about money. This can create an unhealthy environment which may impact the mental health of all family members.
What you win today, you lose tomorrow.
If you or someone you know is struggling with gambling, you don't have to face it alone. Help is available. You can find more information using the CCPG helpline at 1-888-789-7777. You can also use local trusted adults, teachers, counselors, and therapists as resources of help. Whether it's understanding the risks, finding support, or just talking to someone who understands, help is available.
If you or someone you know is struggling with teen gambling, don't hesitate to take action. Scan the QR code on your screen for more information and resources. This is OpMed News, and we thank you for your time.
Congratulations to Organized Parents Make a Difference.
Hi. It's been a great honor to be here to receive this award. We put a lot of effort into it. We want to thank Kiara Reyes. She could unfortunately not be here tonight, but she helped us throughout the whole process. She brought it to our attention. We were able to find something to create all together to make an initiative and make the problem more known. We also wanted to thank Jeanette, sitting right over there. She has been here for us throughout the whole process. She's helped us out so much, and we appreciate her so, so much.
And of course, we want to thank our other coworkers who helped us out to make this video. Thank you.
Jeanette, you did a good job keeping the camera steady while waving and thumbs up. I like that. One more special presentation before we get back to the awards and the nominations. We've got the Connecticut Lottery Corporation present and presenting, a good friend of FOX61, the Director of Corporate Communications with the CT Lottery Corporation. Please welcome Javon Vital. There he is. You were over there before.
Good evening, everybody. So I'm experiencing a little bit of deja vu because I'm seeing a couple of faces on some of you. Like, that guy looks familiar. And your parents are having that face. And it's because I used to be a reporter and anchor here at FOX61. And left Connecticut for a little bit, but then my wife and I returned home, and we are now proud lifers, as we say. The life we choose to lead here is going to be in Connecticut, and it is so amazing, and I'm having such a full circle moment seeing the student news happen, courtesy of FOX61. It has been a program that I've taken a lot of pride in working at a station that supports this kind of endeavor. And so for the folks who are here, just one more round of applause for this excellent program. It's so amazing to see. So one more note here is for all of the students here and the young people. And I feel a little old saying that, but what you're seeing here is the culmination of talent, inspiration, technology, resources, and an attitude in which you're encouraged to create something amazing. It can tell a story, it can raise awareness about an important issue, and it can change lives. And you all are at that point in your life and in your budding careers where you can utilize the tools and today's resources to be able to tell stories like no one has ever been able to tell. And it's because of what we have in our hands every single day. Hopefully you don't use it too much. But the ability for you to tell those kinds of stories and utilize tools to be a part of something so incredible just fills me with so much pride. And I can also share that this month, my daughter, Sophia, is going to turn 3, and our newest daughter, Lily, is going to be turning 5 months. And it is just amazing. And I want to give a special shout out to all of the parents who are here in this room, because without you, none of this would be possible. Without you and your thankless sacrifice, your selfless attitude, the commitment you made to your kids and to your community, none of this would be possible. Thank you, parents. So if we could just get the parents in this room a big round of applause. It truly is amazing to see here. So now that no longer at Fox, I'm with the Connecticut Lottery, and I am proud to say that the Connecticut Lottery is a partner when it comes to responsible gaming and responsible gaming. Significant resources are devoted to make sure that players enjoy an experience that is both responsible but also age appropriate. And resources are also devoted to making sure that people who either choose not to participate or shouldn't participate, to make sure that those tools are there. Just to give you an idea, products are specifically designed for adults 18 or 21 respectively. And the Connecticut Lottery strives to educate the public about making healthy choices when it comes to gaming. and making sure that the choices that are made are age appropriate, and most importantly, that resources are available when it comes to problem gaming and problem gambling, and that those resources are made available, that they're visible. You may have seen the problem gambling helpline in some of these amazing PSAs, and so the resources are there, and the encouragement is also there. Being able to talk to somebody in a safe community and being able to say, maybe I could have a conversation about something. That's the first step. And so the Connecticut Lottery is proud to be a partner in that endeavor. To date and annually, I can also tell you the Connecticut Lottery donates about $3.3 million per year in pursuit of these efforts, making this lottery one of the top lotteries in the country when it comes to making this type of effort. So we really take this seriously. We want to provide a great experience for players who are of legal age, but at the same time, make sure that everybody's playing responsibly and appropriately. So with that being said, it is my pleasure to talk about the winner of this category. And I will tell you the winner is the Center for Latino Progress. They're going to be receiving a check from the Connecticut Lottery for $5,000. And it is our pride and our honor to present this check, but also in association with our partners at the Connecticut Council on Problem Gambling and at the Department of Health and Mental Addiction Services. Here's what they put together.
¿Otra victoria? Sí, dinero fácil. Voy a ser rico pronto.
Pensé que dijiste que ibas a dejarlo. Tienes que parar ya antes que se pepe para ti.
Extraordinary effort. Congratulations. Come on up.
I don't know. Thank you for this opportunity, and thank you for the FOX61, and thank you for my teacher, Valen Fernandez, for supporting me all the time.
Thank you. Thank you. On behalf of the Center for Latino Progress, we would like to express our thanks to Craig, CCPG, obviously the CT Lottery, and specifically for our students that were not able to participate this afternoon. We are honored for this award and the experience. And thank you so much to the CLP staff and our amazing students that led and produced this project. Thank you.
Okay, 3 more awards to go. The next one is the ACES Diversity and Inclusion Award. That's given to the best student news story that reports the range of identities and experiences that exist in our world. And to present it, I am happy to have coming up here to the stage the Deputy Executive Director of ACES, Area Cooperative Educational Services. Please welcome Timothy Howes.
Well, quite an amazing night so far. So we've thanked parents. I'm seeing this trend. So the parents are there. We see the incredible talent. So we see all the talent. We see fantastic stories and things that should be shared and told and educated for all the folks that are watching and listening and paying attention and being a part. So it's community. So I'm from ACES, Area Cooperative Educational Services, and we're one of 6 RESCs in the state of Connecticut. And with those RESCs and those students, we have our own schools. So we have our special ed schools and magnet schools, but we also work with our districts. So we have 25 schools and districts or cities and towns that we work with, and a lot of different services in different ways. So a lot of these messages would be great for them, and would love to share these with these. I'm also thankful for being here. This is our 4th year, and we really enjoy it. This is actually one of the things that we look forward to. I'm never on time for anything, right? And for those who were, right, I was on time here and made sure that, you know, I was part of that process and wanted to make sure, because it is important, and it's important for the work that you do. And what Tim had mentioned earlier, it's community, but it's also local, right? So South Windsor guy. I'm a Berlin guy, and I think we have some Berlin folks in here. Yeah, go Berlin. So having that and seeing that, and I was actually very excited. I was taking pictures and I was sending them back to my daughters. You know these guys, you know these guys. So yeah, it really is. And you're sharing that experience and you're wanting to be like, I'm with them. I'm with them. This is part of that community. So I love being part of this community. I love all the work that you do. And because I'm such a FOX61 watcher, I see all of them. So that's the good part. When I saw some, I'm like, I saw that one, I saw that one, I saw that one. So it's excellent to be a part of it and not just present, but actually being a viewer. So for our case here, our nominees are
Enfield Loaves and Fishes, More Than a Meal, by Maddox Tamayo from Suffield High School.
But it's more than just a place to get a meal. It's a hub of kindness and community, where events and outreach programs help uplift those in need.
Fang, a fusion of Chinese cuisine and culture, by Zachary Lin from Avon High School.
Operated by Chinese immigrants for over 40 years, this history of culinary excellence paved the way for John's vision, combining tradition with innovation. At the core of Feng Chop House's success is a team committed to the highest quality standards.
Griswold Elementary students find calm in canine care, by Theo Wolski and Jonathan Cugno from Berlin High School.
And even his own mailbox where he receives many letters from students. And he even replies. 4th grade student Mia is one of Walter's biggest fans.
I write about how he's the cutest dog in the world.
All right, and the winner is Enfield Loaves and Fishes, More Than a Meal.
In the heart of Enfield, Connecticut, volunteers are hard at work preparing meals with care and compassion. This is Enfield Loaves and Fishes, the only soup kitchen in its region that opens its door every single day of the week. But it's more than just a place to get a meal. It's a hub of kindness and community, where events and outreach programs help uplift those in need. Today, we'll take you behind the scenes of this vital operation, showing just how these volunteers are feeding not just stomachs, but hearts as well. We spoke with Mary Lee Brody, the kitchen manager, to learn what inspires her to dedicate herself to this important work.
Why do I do this? There's a real need in the community.
To learn more about how Loaves and Fishes operates, we spoke with Maya Nicole Matthews, the executive director, who explained where their funding comes from.
We partner with Connecticut Food Share. Connecticut Food Share is an organization that has partnerships with Big Y, Stop and Shop, ShopRite, Target, Costco, all of the grocery stores around town, and it's a retail rescue food program.
While funding keeps the lights on and the meals coming, it's the impact of Loaves and Fishes that truly defines its value. For many in Enfield, the soup kitchen is more than just a place to eat, it's a lifeline. A warm meal served with kindness can mean the difference between struggle and hope. Volunteers work tirelessly to create a space where everyone feels seen, supported, and cared for.
I don't know where a lot of the folks that are experiencing food insecurity would eat if they didn't have an Enfield Loaves and Fishes.
And above all else, Enfield Loaves and Fishes isn't just a place. It's a commitment to caring for the community, ensuring that no one is forgotten or left behind.
From Suffield High School, this has been Maddox Tamayo reporting.
All right, well, I'd
like to start this off by thanking Mr. House for this opportunity, along with FOX61 Student News. This project has changed the trajectory of my future, so that's fantastic. I'd also like to give thanks to Maya Matthews and Mary Lee Brody for letting me record in the back room and everything. I volunteer there, so they were more than happy to let me do that. I'd also like to give thanks to Amy Naroda, the Enfield Rotary Club president, also my mother, who really helped me put this story together. And yeah, anything you put your mind to, you can achieve. So thank you very much.
Okay. All right, 2 more to go. I started in this business as a sports reporter. I've always loved sports, and so I'm excited for this next one, the Sports Award. And to present that, I'm happy to have the Vice President of Business Operations for the Hartford Wolfpack. Welcome, Eric Hansen.
Wow, didn't realize somebody would be singing tonight. Promise I won't be doing that. So, but the Hartford Wolfpack and the Oakview Group would like to congratulate everybody who was nominated tonight. We want to also thank Fox. You know, this is our 3rd year that we've been a part of this program, and it's really been amazing to kind of see these videos come to light. Is just it impresses me each year. You know, for the Wolfpack, this is our 3rd year in a row, record-breaking year on the business side of things. And because of that, we're able to continue to give back in the community. This is going to be exciting summer for us. If you didn't hear, yesterday we just announced that we actually got a big naming rights deal with a great partner here with People's Bank Arena. So we're really excited for that, as well as what's happening at the People's Bank Arena with all the renovations that are going to be going on this summer. So I think this is going to be able to give everybody here a chance to be proud of a nice arena. But without further ado, I want to talk or see the videos of the nominees for today.
Raffles for Wishes by Harshitha Kothapalli and Kayla Markowitz from Jonathan Law High School.
Before each event, the student-run program sells $5 raffle tickets that allow young athletes to be immersed into a high school sports experience. All the proceeds are then donated to the Connecticut Make-A-Wish Foundation. At Jonathan Law, 10-year-old raffle winner Marshall McCaldy spent the day as a member of the varsity boys basketball team.
Rose City Boxing Changes Lives by Zayden Champlain and Johan Alarcon from Norwich Free Academy.
Boxing is a big part of these kids' lives. It teaches them discipline and the importance of having a routine. Malvin Gonzalez is fairly new to this local world.
Like, without it, I probably would have been in the house eating snacks, doing none, just playing the game, just being lazy. This showed me, it gave me structure.
Unified Sports by Ella Dunn and Kylie Day from Killingly High School.
It's the heart of this community that makes this team so much more than just players and cheerleaders. It's a true family.
Well, it gives me tremendous pride to see our community coming together for this very special night, celebrating these amazing athletes.
And the winner is Rose City Boxing Changes Lives.
Don't have to with the right hand. Follow through with it. It's fully straight in your punch.
Opening its doors in 2020, Rose City Boxing is a staple for the small neighborhood in Connecticut. Boxing is constantly looked at as a negative or violent sport, but the Rose City Boxing Gym located in Taffield is keeping kids off the street and busy. The owner and mastermind behind it all, Wakil Hendrickson, sees firsthand how boxing is bettering the lives of many kids.
It's good for all sorts of things. It's good for mental health. It's good for self-awareness, good eating habits, good workout habits. It just works. It's good structure, it's good discipline, and I believe every and anybody should give it a chance.
Amateur boxer Joseph Pardo Santiago reaps the benefits of belonging to this physical yet mental sport and how it impacts his life.
In a lot of ways, mainly with like my discipline, staying focused, the way I eat, you know, surrounding myself with people that want to achieve the same things that I want to. And it's just a good surrounding to be around, you know, having a great team around you, having the right people with you, and just like always training, working hard, and staying focused. I feel like that's what it has helped me with doing it.
Boxing is a big part of these kids' lives. It teaches them discipline and the importance of having a routine. Malvin Gonzalez is fairly new to this local world.
Like, without it, I probably would have been in the house eating snacks, doing none, just playing the game, just being lazy. It showed me, it gave me structure, it helped me improve my mental health, my physical health, and it gave me relationships to build on that I'm grateful for to this day.
Zayden Champlain is looking to take it to the next level, setting goals not for just himself, but his boxing peers.
Without boxing, I'm not really sure what I'd be doing. And it's something that I genuinely have fallen in love with. I love the sport, and I can go pro. You know, this can end up being a career. It also brought a lot of great friendships, and I now think of them as my family.
After meeting many members of this gym, it's clear that belonging to this organization only brings a positive lifestyle to these students. This is Johan Alacon reporting from Norwich, Connecticut for FOX61 Student News.
So first, I would just like to say thank you to God for letting us be here today. And thank you to Ms. Fitz, who encouraged us to do this video. She's been pushing us for a long time to make this video, actually. Thank you to my family, and thank you to Johan for helping me.
I want to thank my family. They all came here today. They all took the day off just for me. So I really want to thank that. I also want to thank Ms. Fitzgerald. She really did push us to make this video because she knew the potential it had. And she definitely, it was definitely a blast to make this. I had so much fun. Thank you, everyone.
That was the soundbite of the night. Malvin there perfectly pinpointed why I'll never be a boxer, because I love sitting on my couch, eating snacks, playing games. Wish I could have been, but all right. We have one more award here. Certainly last but not least, it is the FOX61 Best in Student News Award for Hard News, and I'll be giving that award. It is certainly my privilege to do it. Hard news is absolutely the bedrock, the foundation of our news operation, whether we're covering storm damage or crime or politics and shenanigans at the Capitol. Those are the times, those are the situations in which a news operation absolutely has to shine. And we are proud of the work that our crews go out there and do every day when a big story breaks. And it is great to see the diversity of the stories that all of you have sent our way this year. So the winners of the Hard News Award will share in the prize of $2,500. Here are the nominees. CT Schools Struggle, Teacher Shortage, by Madi Gilu and Isabella Lombardo from Manchester High School.
Finding qualified educators has become a crucial point for school administrators, like Manchester Superintendent Matt Geary, who's even picked up a class of his own.
It used to be that you could find teachers in some areas like relatively easily.
Rising Above the Water, by Zodi Smith from Nonawag High School.
Although it's been weeks since the historic flood that impacted many Connecticut towns, many people are still struggling.
I'm Kathy Dibner, owner of Kathy's Custom Chickens here in Southbury. So my poultry barn, I had over 100 birds in there.
Support Dog, by Ella Dunn and Samantha Baker from Killingly High School.
Despite the struggles they face, there's a glimmer of hope in Dayville, Connecticut.
So this is Hope. Hope is a 6-month-old golden retriever, still very much so a puppy.
There are your nominees. Here we go. For the final time tonight, the winner is CT School Struggle, Teacher Shortage by Madi Gilu and Isabella Lombardo. Come on up.
With the school year nearly halfway done, academic excellence is flourishing all over the state of Connecticut. Or is it? Even with the academic year in full swing, one issue looms largely over administrators and students alike: teachers. A diminishing population of educators in recent years has become a huge issue, especially for prominent members of the educational community like Kate Diaz.
We are not producing enough teachers to fill the vacancies in the state. And at the end of the day, we always have a group of students that need to be supported. And so it becomes an all hands on deck situation.
With around 1,300 vacancies across Connecticut, finding qualified educators has become a crucial point for school administrators, like Manchester Superintendent Matt Geary, who's even picked up a class of his own.
It used to be that you could find teachers in some areas like relatively easily. But now there are no areas where it's easy to find people.
The teacher shortage not only affects administration. Kristen Basega, a Glastonbury teacher and union leader, thinks about this problem not only at work, but at home. And she's not the only one.
The teacher shortage was so bad that we kept getting phone calls, hey, we're canceling classes today, teacher shortage.
From school closings to increased class sizes, the teacher shortage presents a variety of detrimental issues to students.
I think I function better in smaller classes, and being in a bigger class, it's kind of harder to ask questions or get one-on-one help with teachers.
A lack of educators makes for both a harder and less enjoyable overall learning experience for students. From Manchester, this has been Isabella Lombardo reporting. I just wanted to start off by saying thank you to Eric Larson and Ryan Jones. He couldn't be here tonight, but they really have taught us everything we know with journalism and broadcasting, and I can't thank them enough. They really are some of the best teachers that I've ever had. And I'd like to thank my family for giving me support through this. I love you guys, and thank you.
Yeah, and I'd also like to just shout out Larson and Jonesy. They're very supportive of us. They taught us everything we know. Shout out Bella, my co-director, and shout out to Doug Stewart, longtime friend of the Pulse, the Manchester High School program, and yeah, my family, all my friends, my bestest friends, everyone. Thank you.
All right, 30 years of the Student News. We are hoping for 30 more because we're getting bigger and better every year. I mean, we see the students working harder, producing better stories, better production values, and that means the competition gets tougher too, which is not a bad thing. So we hope you all get out there, tell your friends in other towns and other schools about our program, because we certainly would love to have as many of them participate as possible. Thank you all for joining us. Once again, thank you so much for our sponsors. A lot of money given out tonight, a lot of scholarships thanks to Dr. Banks, and if there's anything we can do at FOX61 to help you, please reach out. Just one more time, all of the winners, if you would like to come up to the stage here, we'd like to have a big old group photo of all the winners. And thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night, everybody.